Okay, Boogie Woogie, this is it. Final level. How will you compare to level 24? 24 was very tough. Okay, this level is completely symmetrical. Targets on the left and the right. And then 2 boxes on the left and the right as well. There's the one target down there, which is probably where I end up. So will those reds end up on those targets, and somehow these reds will end up on these targets? Because those 2 platforms, the left and right of me now, do not have reds on them. But they also have the target itself in a different place. So interesting, I've got to somehow make everything happen without being able to go over to those spaces. Like, I can push those reds into place, but not in a nice way. And also I'd lose the blue from it flying over there, and so then I wouldn't be able to, like, there's 4 things I've got to push into place. Interesting. How can that possibly happen? How could that possibly happen? Is there some way for me to push to like get the blues over there and then recover them? What happens if like these are like this and then what happens if I do this though? Okay, the same thing. Yeah, they never end up. I don't know how this would help me anyway. I was hoping it would maybe like take me over, push that there, and then start flying back again somehow. Like somehow that would trigger it to come back. But then I'd just end up on the other side, stuck on the right hand side instead of in the middle. But maybe some weird interaction between like the reds. Whoa. The red waits a long time before moving. Okay, hold on. Sure, let's just put you over there for now. So there's obviously that interaction. This makes no sense. Of course, I can also just like do that kind of thing, but then those ones are not coming back. Unless, okay, so is there a way I can do that with the blue and then have the blue... Nope. I can't go there now. I can't get back off here. Although, if somehow you were set up already in place, how can I move the blue without it coming this way? like that. And how did I make the blue go? I can't. Need the blue to come back. So something would have to move in front of it, but how would that happen? Like, I can't lose any of these boxes, really, because I'm going to need to repeat a similar process for multiple of the targets. So losing myself or the boxes is pretty bad, I think. Pretty sure I'm going to need most of them for each target. Therefore, I need to somehow do what I'm trying to do without either getting myself stuck or getting a box stuck. Therefore, so yeah, the blue always triggers, even if it was already, if there's something in front of it already, it still triggers again. So I can't really make the... I can't make like one of the blues fire and not the other blue fire, right? That's not a thing. I mean, I can, but then they hit each other. There's nothing I could do to stop that. And just let it keep going. I don't see how that would work. Now come back. Please. The reason I'm thinking the rightmost blue has to be the one that like goes and hits that block on the left is because then it can bring everything back with it. But how would I make that happen after having gone left to push the red block? So obviously there's a situation where I can get something in front of the blue so it's pushable. Set things up a bit differently. Still need to set things up a bit differently. Oh, I guess I could just do it with the other blue. You go there. Oh no, you go a bit further away actually. No, let's push the red in the middle. Then move that out of the way. Now I can push... Oh, no. Okay, that also triggers it. Okay, I did not realize that. But this will only trigger one of them. No, only temporarily. That is interesting. But then I can't get that one to fire again. Hmm. I mean, my understanding of the objective is wrong? I don't think so. Like, what else would I do? The problem is I can't get the blue to where it needs to be without firing and then make it fire to bring everything back. I just can't do that. It's interesting though. I feel like that's a slight asymmetry in the way the rules work in the game. Like, these fire every time they move, even if the thing in front of them is the same thing as was there before. Whereas this does not do its thing. I guess that doesn't make sense for it to do its thing, because it's when the space becomes empty. And yeah, I guess it does behave as you'd expect if something just moves like that. Okay. It's like the complement. So this is when the space in front of it goes empty. And then this is... So, okay, that's when the space in front of it, no matter what's there, goes empty. Whereas this is when something goes in front of it. I mean, yeah, again, it's no matter what's there. I guess it's the same. Okay. What am I doing? How do I get back afterwards? That's like the thing here. How do I get you back? I would need the right facing blue to bring you back. How would I trigger that? Without just triggering it way too early, like there. I mean, I can even if that happens, I can then push you. But now you're too far away to actually be able to do anything in front of you. Hold on, so if I do that but with both of the reds. Oops. I can then at least recover the blue. That's a mess. And I can recover the red. And then I can... Okay, can I somehow... No, how would it work? Like... Can I somehow get that red out of the way of the blue and then put something else back? But how would I bring it to the left? I mean, this does get it out the way of the... Well, okay, that doesn't... Hold on. Not that either. this. Gets the red out of the way, but then I've really lost everything. I can't do anything anymore. How do I make something trigger that blue? Something would have to move in front of it. Or come away from it and then go back in front of it. Could that be done if... I don't see how it could be done if I do this, but it's worth some kind of shot, I guess. I'm not doing this very well. Push you up one row. Push you up. There we go. Let's not lose that immediately. What could I do? I could do this. I don't know how I would not lose that. So that's gone. Unless it can come back from the other blue. Come on. Okay, maybe what I'm trying to do is wrong. Maybe I somehow get something else onto those targets and not the reds that are next to them. It feels a bit weird. Nope, don't walk in front of it. Can do that. But then what? Let's go around the back so I don't step in front of anything. Okay, so that's a thing. Then, I mean, you're stuck again, aren't you? Yep. Yep. Okay, so I could push... by having like a red in the right place, I can push this blue to the right. Not like that though. Go away. I can't do that. But if the other blue was... but if the other blue was here with me. Oh, hold on, okay. What's that doing? I don't think that red's being involved at all there. It's not. It's not, of course, because the two blues are just hitting each other. Okay, hold on. So not that. Not that. So this feels like an interesting mechanism, but then what? How do I go one more? need to push you with something. Oh, hold on. So if you were here or here, I mean, so what? I just can't recover that. Alright, took another little break. I say another, that was the first break of today. What was I trying? I was trying some stuff. I was trying to push this blue into that red. Like this. Which sort of works up until here, but I can't push any further. I could bring you in, but then I don't really see what I gain out of this. Also, as soon as, let's say I did manage to get this to fly back, it's just going to go over to that side and then it's stuck over there. There's got to be something else. There's got to be a way of setting it up so that this is just here as a way of stopping the whole set of stuff from flying back. Then that involves somehow let's do that to start off with, and then just like move you out of the way. Keep I've done this before. Hold on. Okay. Now what am I trying to do? I'm trying to push you up, have these two both there. But I want to be able to nope, don't stand in front of it. I want to be able to push you to the right. Which I can do just like this again, but what for? What for? The blues trigger every turn something's in front of them, regardless of whether that thing was already there. Why are these two set up slightly differently? Is it so that I'm forced to do like this at the end? No, no. You go out of the way. Oh, you're not out of the way enough. There we go. That would cover it, right? That means I have to do the other 4 without losing anything. I think that is what I'm doing. I just don't know how. That's the message the level is telling me, at least. Okay, could I somehow get the blue behind the red that's already there? That's not going to happen. Could I get a different block onto the target than the block that's next to it? That's not going to happen. There's got to be some way of doing what I want to do, where I push, where I do this. I literally push that over there, not that way, to the left, and it comes back. Okay, so let's think about that. Let's say I'm going to use my cursor. I think it's going to show in the recording. So the downwards facing left, red on the left, is going to be pushed over 1, and this blue is going to be next to it. To trigger that blue to move back again, something has to then move it into this space. What could do that? What could do that? I mean, any block could, if that space were available. I could then just push that block there and it would come back. Okay, so or while there's already a block there, I get another block to take its place somehow, which could be by like a red being here and then moving down when that one moves. But to get that one to move, I'd have to make something move out of its way here, which could only be the other blue. At that point, I've used all the other blocks. So after this blue going past, and then I've lost that blue. Okay, so then is there something I can do where I get the blue here, there's something else, I pushed it over with something else, and I can get that thing to just move out the way? No? Or is there something I can do where the blue is currently here, I'm in front of it and it's not firing, no, something else is in front of it but it's not firing, I'm here, I push them both to the left, then it fires because we just moved and everything comes back. That feels good. That feels very good. Okay, so somehow I need the blue to be there with something in front of it without them firing, which I can do. I just have to use the other blue. Like that. And then I think this is it. Not like that. Can I just leave you somewhere? Can I leave, no, can I leave you there? And then just move you out of the way. And then do this. That's good. That is good. Okay, I just need to not lose you though. I've kind of lost you at the moment, haven't I? Maybe. Yeah. Can I do this without? Yeah, I don't need both the reds there. Let's get one of the reds out of the way. And get you up here. And then that. Somehow I need a way to recover you afterwards. Because I need you to stop me right now. How do I get you back? But without the blue being right there. This is good, but not quite. Maybe I do need both reds? Uh-oh. Okay, I can do that, then that. And then push. No, don't walk in front. Okay. Oh, let's just get you away first. And then... No. How do I get you away? How do I get you away? But that also works. I don't have to get rid of one of the reds, but the blue is in the wrong place. Wait, but if the blue were if the blue were back where it were, and I just did this. No, that's does that. How do I get this blue back? I have to use this blue to help me get that over there. Is that true? That's not true. Because I can use the red to do it instead, where I do this. There we go. There we go. I probably don't want to move the blue over here at all then. Let's maybe set it up again then. So, blue. How do I get the red in front of it in the first place? Can't do that. Oh, I have to do this, but we can set it up in the middle and then not lose them, right? Yeah. So then you just go up, then you go there, and then like this. Okay. No, no, no. There we go. There we go, and then put the blue in the right place. Awesome. Okay. Now the same thing in the other direction. I might move. That's fine. Let's get you out of the way. Let's bring you down without triggering that blue. Oh, but I need to have got a red in the way first. So let's do this and push them over a little bit. No, don't step in front of it. Maybe not that far, so I've still got access to this blue. I don't really know what I'm doing with that. And then this. Okay. I think I've done it now. As long as I just do this 3 more times, I'm done. Maybe? Shouldn't speak too soon. Oh, wait. Oh. So in this case, I don't want to hit that. But I want you to come back down. Yep. There we go. There we go. Now we need to move up. Oh, it is going to be slightly different, isn't it? Is it? Maybe. I'm not sure. So this time we are going to go here. And push you there. This is going to be a problem. Is that a problem? That's probably not a problem. That's a problem. Is there a problem here? Let's just bring you down. bring this red around without triggering anything. Put it there. And do this little dance again. I mean, so that's all I need, right? So then, sure, you just go there for now. You come back up. I think we're good. Are we good? I think I can reshuffle these around a bit somehow. Like that, yep. And then do it again. Okay, so now the other direction. You go out of the way. You come up with me. Oh, I needed to set one up in front first. So let's push you back up and do this. Now you come out of the way. We go up. You should be more out of the way. And then this. Oh. And then you come out. You come up to stop me. Not like that. There we go. And finally, woohoo, I'm done, holy crap. Awesome, that was a fun little puzzle, I liked it, I totally logicked that out. Yeah, that was cool. Didn't take me anywhere nearly as long as number 24 at all. I've lost my progress apparently. Does it always do that at the end of the game? Maybe it does. Yeah, it just restarts. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I can jump to any level anyway. 36 levels. That's a lot of levels, isn't it? A lot of complicated puzzles. 24, where are you? There you are. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was thinking a bit more about this. Like, a few other things would have helped with it as well. Like, if this area had been closed off entirely, I would have definitely seen it as oh, okay, I need to go down here and push the thing to the right. Whereas the fact that it was open, and like in theory something could like go across the gap and land on this thing, maybe. At least that option, even though I was ruling it out, there was still something in my head going, well, maybe, what if there is a thing that could allow a box to fly over this gap? There's a dog screaming next door. Yeah, also, like, I feel like, I think I mentioned it when I was doing the level before, but I think you could force this interaction without having this extra stuff around. Also, is there a reason to need this space going around this direction? Could that not have been closed off? Like, if that had been closed off entirely, like if there'd been a wall to the right of me here, or a wall to the right of me here, I'm pretty sure this bit's necessary. But if this had been a wall, then I probably also would have been like, well, they can only move that way. There's nothing else I could do there, because it wouldn't need me to be trying to do something where I'm like trying to push these out and stop them somehow. Even though I realize that's not possible, there's still part of me going, maybe there's some like special case in the rules that allows that to happen that I've not seen yet. Yeah. What else would have helped here? I don't know. Suppose those two things would probably do a lot. Yeah. I think just having lots of empty space around here makes it unclear what exactly I'm aiming to do. But then most of the time I was thinking, it's this puzzle is about how do I get something onto here and then leave. And that's what it was about. I just did not recognize this example here as being an example, or like as being a hint that I would need to do that bit of the puzzle, like the actual puzzle itself. What other stuff did we have earlier on? Oh yeah, look, baby levels. No, they were tricky as well. This is, I guess, when I was learning about blues. This is a super cool game, and it really looks great, and I'm stealing a lot of the ideas about how it looks for my puzzle script game that I'm working on. So thanks for the inspiration. Like the way the 2.5D effect is done with the walls, I'm taking that, and the shadows, I'm taking that. And actually, the grid on the floor, I have stolen that, but completely accidentally. I'm pretty sure I drew it before I'd even started playing this game, so I guess it's not... I mean, it's not uncommon to have a grid, because obviously it makes it easier to see what you're aligned with. But it's just the pattern is very similar, although mine's on the bottom right of the square that you're on, and in one of the directions it has like a bit of an irregular pattern. It's not just dot dot. Or I guess if you flip the on pixels and the off pixels along the vertical line, that's what mine looks like. I don't know why I'm even talking about this. I like the little decoration around it though as well, and like how it says the level number. That's pretty cool. And yeah, like I don't think nothing felt wrong about the mechanics. The only thing I was questioning at the end there was like, there's something odd about like, is there something odd about that? I don't think there is. Like, I think if I actually like analyze this and like maths it out, it would feel fine. But it's the fact that the blue always triggers even if something is already in front of it, whereas the red triggers like only when something leaves the space. Only when something leaves the space in front of it. So only when the space becomes empty. Whereas the blue doesn't trigger only when the space becomes full. Because if something else moved here now, the space is already full. It's not becoming full anymore, but it still triggers. And I think those two opposites kind of threw me a little bit, although I don't think it was too important for solving any of the puzzles. Yeah. Neat bouncy effect as well with the boxes. And also I love this. I love the bump, 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 and like the feedback you get from doing stuff wrong. It's great. Stealing that too. And the texture on the wall as well, how it's not just a 5x5 repeating pattern. I guess it's a 10x10 repeating pattern. Yeah, it is, for sure. I can see that line repeating on the sides. It's cool. Yeah, every puzzle felt really great. I don't think any puzzle felt like a repeat of a previous one. I don't remember feeling that at all. And they pretty much did build on each other. In fact, 24. Let's see what was before 24. I don't remember how this was done. Was it a case of like... No, what was it? I don't remember this at all. That doesn't do anything. Is this maybe? No, that just kills me. I don't remember. I'm stuck. But like 24 probably was the first time that I ever needed to intentionally make two reds hit each other. Two orthogonal reds. In fact, is that even the first level that has two orthogonal reds? These are all like perpendicular. All perpendicular. Interesting. Here there is, but maybe like it's not that obvious that you'd put them together like that. So 20, 21, 22. Like it would happen here, I think. How did I do this one? Was it not by doing like... I don't know, but even then, even with all this, it doesn't trigger that situation. I swear it happened earlier in the game though. And I guess I would see it here with the blues, but not with reds. But yeah, like, so I think the other thing about 24 is that's maybe it's because I went ahead, but that interaction didn't feel new to me, and so I guess I just assumed that the puzzle wouldn't be about that because I sort of expect every puzzle to do something new, but I think actually it sort of was doing something new. And in fact, I guess the most important thing here is not about them just colliding, it's about using that to be able to push something out and have it not follow you afterwards. Like, that's the key there. That helps, that makes this unique in this situation. But it may also be the first time the reds colliding like that was ever actually important for a puzzle. I'm not sure. One of the levels I really liked was... That was cool. I liked a lot of the levels. Some of them were very simple. I remember this one didn't take me too long. And actually one of those ones that I just went past. Oh, where was it? I think quite a few of these didn't take me too long. I really liked the one where... Oh, this was fun. This was fun to figure out because it's so simple and there's like so few things to move around. So it's interesting to figure that out. This one was really cool. I like this a lot. Like, I felt like I completely logicked this one out and understood what was going on quite early and just had to figure out exactly how to execute it. And that's kind of... So that's fun. Yeah. A whole load of these at the end were pretty fun. This is a nice level to teach you about going across the gaps. I'm pretty sure it's not the first one where there's a gap, no, but it's like there's quite a few gaps before it. But it's like the first one where you have to like carry multiple things over multiple times and in slightly different orientations. That's a good idea. It kind of forces you to totally understand that. Yeah, this is really cool. I love this game. Yeah. Not much more to say, I don't think. I had a really good time with it. And there's lots of fun puzzles, and the style is great, like the art is great, especially for a puzzle script game. Yeah, it was really good. So yeah, thanks for making it, Jack. This was awesome. And thanks for watching. I'll be playing something else very interesting very soon. See you then.